Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here on the channel. We are playing Standard yet again. We are taking a look at Black-White Midrange, a new deck that popped up lately in the Standard challenges and had some great success in the hands of Misplaced Ginger, a Magic Online grinder, as they say. And the deck is pretty much, we all know Orzhov, but this one has a little bit of a twist. It has some cards that otherwise don't see much play in Standard. It has Acquisitions Expert, a 2-mana 1/2 that makes the opponent discard a card. And if you have more than one creature type of the party thingy that's going on here, you even get to see more cards and then can make a decision on what to take, which with the Luminarch Aspirant means you have one Cleric in your deck. I think that's the only creature that can actually cause you to discard more. Which is, I mean, that's how it is. But yeah, then not discard more, but choose from 2 cards instead of just having them decide on 1 card to discard. Anyways, yeah, Extraction Specialist is the other big one. 3/2 lifelink creatures, just that, pretty bad. But if you have a creature in your graveyard when this comes into play, you get to return it. And it can attack or block as long as you control this Extraction Specialist. Which isn't so bad in this deck, because the 2 creatures you can return are very, very strong. Or they do something without being able to attack, right? Like Luminarch Aspirant just puts counters then on lifelinking creature here. Acquisitions Expert will always discard a card. So this is a nice, very strong card if you get to return a 2-drop. And that is the appeal in this version of the deck. Otherwise, we're playing usual suspects. We're playing, of course, Infernal Grasp, Vanishing Verse, and Meathook Massacre. A couple of Reckoner Bankbuster in here as well. Wedding Announcement, just a fantastic magic card. Dread Fugue, interesting one. 1 mana can clear the way of Make Disappears, Negates, Divide Disruption, maybe a Shock. And then later in the game you can cleave it, take a Magma Opus, a Goldspan Dragon, what have you. On the 4-drop slot we have Legion Angel, Wandering Emperor, and Henrika Domnathi. People always ask me, Henrika Domnathi, why are you playing it? I think it's just an overall solid card. I don't think it's insane or anything, but it's versatile in a way. It does not really have any bad matchups, because you can always, like, against control you can draw cards. Against a creature deck you can make them sacrifice, and you sacrifice a token. And then you can flip it into a flying lifelinker, which is pretty good. Even if that has Death Touch if that comes up against a Titan of Industry or a big dragon. So yeah, it's a fine card to just have. And I think it's one of the cards that will see more play after rotation, because I think it's strong and it's just being like sort of pushed down by the overall size of Standard and the strength of sets like Kaldheim. That have been dominating Standard for a long time. Wandering Emperor, I mean, not much to say about this one. Amazing card. And then we have Lolth Spider Queen as the 5-drop endgame Planeswalker. Really strong, and a couple of Emeria's calls, why not? You can incorporate those into the mana base when you're playing just 2 colors. And yeah, that's basically it. A couple of Hagra Mauling. I changed the mana base a little bit. Misplaced Ginger also played 2 Pelakka Predation. That's the 3-drop. Take a card with mana cost 3 or more from the opponent's hand. I exchanged those 2 for 2 Swarms, because when I played this deck I felt like it has too many tap lands, and I just want to get rid of some of the tap lands, be more, curve out. And Pelakka Predation is already, it's not an amazing card in my opinion. Sideboard, we have some Archons for Naya Runes or Jeskai Treasures, Leer Disciple of the Drowned. Legion Angel, of course, a power word kill for mono green, Gruul type of decks. Mono white, Boros, those type of decks. Some Rays, of course, Go Blank, and Path of Peril is a card we usually do not see. It's quite good against Boros, destroying all their cheap creatures. It's decent against mono green, can get rid of the cats by Chariot. Invoke the Ancients, makes 2 4/5 tokens with mana cost 0. So good against that as well. And yeah, just in general, decent sweeper, and you can cleave it in this deck to destroy everything if you ever need to. And a Soul Shatter to get rid of Goldspan Dragon, I guess. Yep, that is black-white midrange. It is a new deck, a deck that performed well in one of the standard challenges. Can it beat Hinata? Can it beat those decks? The blue-red, Expressive Duration, Fable of the Mirror, Breaker type of decks? I doubt it. I doubt it. We gotta see. We gotta see. I'm certainly interested, and I will probably make a video on Grixis, and I'm gonna work on Grixis more in the future. So I think there's a lot of potential there to beat up on Jessica Hinata if you have the right build. Anyways, this is a 0 lander, so it's a mulligan. Okay. Question here. Bankbuster or Henrika, I think. I'm tempted to just keep the Bankbuster, honestly. Because we don't have the second black. I think I'm going to keep the Bankbuster and bottom the Henrika. Sounds like a good idea. If we ever get to play. Okay. Talking about Grixis. There's the Xander's Lounge. Yeah, I believe a Grixis deck with cheap counter spells, Bloodtithe Harvester, Expressive Duration 2, Fable, Corpse Appraiser, Removal. Could be pretty decent. Bankbuster, Kaito. Just cheap, lean to the ground, and some counter spells. Basically, Grixis Vampires, but more tuned. Triple Xander's Lounge. Fair, fair. Not sure if I like this card that much. Depends on the deck. But if you, it's a non-bow with counter spells, so I probably wouldn't want to play it. Henrika would have been good here too. Player, draw a card, get the 2/1. They likely kill it. And if not, you have a 4/5 flying lifelink flyer. I'm choosing to attack, fine. Mm-hmm.
No secret is safe from me. There's no secret I can't uncover.
Okay. Opponent has a Meathook here. Hmm. This is gonna be nice. Get the Luminarch back. Crew the Bankbuster. Put a count on the Bankbuster. I don't even have to, right? Because it's already a 5/5. True. Well, I'm gonna kill the Kaito. It is on 5 loyalty. Where do I put the counter? Maybe the Extraction Specialist. And then I can check the hand. Evelyn, Bloodthirsty Adversary, and the Duress. Huh. If I take the Duress, what are they gonna do? Maybe just take the Evelyn. Seems like the safest choice. They want to Duress both my cards in hand, and my board state is good enough. If I take the Duress, I don't know. Like, yeah, this seems pretty good. They can either kill my Luminarch or Duress my Grasp. Both cases, I'm pretty happy about my situation. They're thinking about it. Galazet Prismari is a card I could see playing in Grixis with lots of counter spells. Because with the Blood Type Harvester and the Blood tokens you get, you then have extra mana. Basically, with Galazet gives all your artifacts mana for spells, so that could be pretty cool. Okay, choose to kill my Luminarch. Fair. An update is available. Good one. Yeah, I think I'll just draw a card. Okay, now I'll play Lolth. Make some spiders, attack 5. This is obviously difficult to beat. Betting Announcement, Extraction Specialist getting a Luminarch back, Lolth. The Grixis deck is not really accumulating any, like, the 2-for-1s are expensive. The Evelyn I took. So they just can't keep up with all the card advantage I have. I'll draw a card.
Good minions are loyal.
I'll check the hand, I guess. Sure, why not? Meathook. Huh. Well, yeah, Meathook is not that good against Lolth. 5, 10, 16 damage I have here. So yeah, they have to block. They won't. That's fine with me too. Okay. Okay. Grixis. Vanishing Verse, I don't love. Go Blank is pretty good against the Vampire Adversary card. Powered Kill seems pretty good too. I could play Soul Shatter that can kill a Kaito. But this one is a little less expensive. Evelyn I have on my radar. It's like the most dangerous card. I should maybe just play Powered Kill and Soul Shatter. And then we have to make one more cut. Which is going to be... Kind of like everything. Maybe a Dread Fugue. Path of Peril. Kills the adversary, kills the harvester, kills the goblin shaman from the Fable of the Mirror. Yeah, I don't know. Could be good, could not be good. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to play the Luminarch here into the Voltage Surge. I'm just gonna keep up the Grasp, kill the Fable, Totem, and then play my Wedding Announcement. If I play Luminarch, they shock, and then I untap, and I can't get this Wedding going. Or because I have to deal with the Goblin. Hmm. Should I Fugue first? Should I just play Expert first? Luminarch first? This is just gonna die to the search. I'll just Fugue first, I guess. Evelyn, Meathook, Disdainful Stroke. Ah, the Evelyn is a problem. Meathook, yeah. Meathook. Maybe the... What's the worst? Voltage Surge? Meathook I can sort of... Can play a Luminarch. And then try to outgrow the Meathook. Like now my opponent can Meathook. I guess now they can Meathook for 1. Because I didn't pump the Luminarch. Maybe I should have pumped the Luminarch therefore. Yeah. 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 Didn't quite think this through. Or just Meathook for 1. The Meathook for 2. Now they lose the Kiki. I mean this is what I'm somewhat okay with. Go blank. Right. Well, let me choose. Now, opponent. Oh. Voltage Surge. Yeah, I don't care about the stroke. That's not good. That is not very good for me. But I mean, if I played Go Blank, they'd probably just discard Adversary and Stroke, and it wouldn't have changed anything. And I just gotta hope they miss a little bit here. Not any good cards, please. Henrika and Ray, oh my freaking god. That's like the nuts. That is another vampire for the Evelyn. And a 1-mana removal spell. I told you guys, that's why we brought in the Powered Kill and the Soul Shatter. Skill game. Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, Evelyn is just the best card they have. Wandering Emperor, huh? So they have an Extraction Specialist, which they can cast, get this Bloodthirsty back, activate the Bloodthirsty, cast another Ray. So I kinda have to go blank here. Both. I can just kill off the Henrika, technically. But and then go blank. And then they're left with an Extraction Specialist. And a Blight Pathway, but no graveyard. Yeah, they also have a Stroke. I could just kill off the Evelyn too, but then they're left with this Henrika, which is gonna dominate the board state. So I think I'm just happy killing off this Henrika. And then just go blanking. So you can put a counter on that one. Probably a good idea. Opponent could have done this main phase.
Remember your training.
So now I have 2/4 toughness creatures. So I can double block the Hive. I can do a lot of things. If I draw a land, I have a Lolth. Okay. That's slightly annoying. They can attack all. Okay, then I get to eat the Extraction Specialist at least.
Years of training.
Alright.
This
Do I attack here?
I will.
Don't think so. Wow, nice one. I think I'm still gonna play a Wedding Announcement though. Just getting more creatures on the board seems pretty nice. And then continuously getting more creatures on the board for free, basically. If I play this, I will... Like for the next 2 turns, I will get 2 extra creatures. If I just play this, I will only get 1 creature every turn. Opponent did not play a land. Or I can also, yeah, I can also start drawing cards. Okay. Opponent has a tendency to, yeah, not do anything. Or to take their sweet time on some decisions that don't look so complicated. It's 7. I hope I don't get like burnt out anyhow. 2 blockers. Draw another card. And a villain, end of turn? No. Nice. Alright, sweet. That's how I like it. Certainly powerful in grinding. That was impressive. We got to grind out an Evelyn, which hit pretty good. So, yeah. On the draw? Sure. I think I'll keep this, yeah. Freiburger 18. Free burger. Kinda wanna have a burger tonight. Maybe I'll get a burger tonight. We have a really nice burger place. Not far from here. Are we playing a mirror match? Damn. Alright. Well, funny. I have an extraction specialist, so this Luminarch is gonna come back. I honestly can't wait for rotation to happen. It's gonna be fun. Brewing new standard is always a pleasure. Black red, okay. Oh wow. Interesting. Maybe this. Wedding or power. Wedding vortex. Okay. And a concession. Cool. I think it's black, red, discard, rolling vortex. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just gonna keep things as is. They made the Jace emote or avatar bigger again. I remember it was like tiny. I love this hand. Beautiful. It's gotta feel awful to see Extraction Specialist. Dread Fugue, my 2-drop. Okay, that's a ridiculous play. How's my opponent diamond? How are you shocking my face there? I guess you want to have land drops? Alright. I guess that happens sometimes in Magic the Gathering. You get just paired against someone who concedes on turn 3 both games. Fair. Let's get paired against some blue-red players. That'd be nice. I want to see that matchup play out. I was thinking the other day you could play this deck and play red to have Blood Tithe Harvester is another nice 2-drop to get back. And you can also play so play Maru essentially. And you can also play Fable of the Mirror Breaker then, which is pretty good with the discard guy, the Harvester of course, with the Extraction Specialist, continuously getting back 2-drops. And you can also discard 2-drops with the Fable to then get back with the Extraction Specialist later on. Maybe I'll build a deck around that. The mana base is going to be a little difficult though. Playing a red, black, and a white 2-drop. Yeah. And Maru doesn't have a tricolor land, so gotta play a lot of slow lands, which make the deck slower. Because if you draw too many slow lands, you know, the ones from Innistrad, you just have a bunch of tap lands. You can do it. I mean, you have to play the Boros one, because with the Boros one, you can play the Boros one on turn 1, and then play a black land on turn 2, and you can cast everything, basically. Pack leader. I just don't make any prisoners here, just kill this thing. Especially with the second Vanishing Verse. Mm-hmm. They let you choose the one forest. They could automate that process. Huh. Ooh. It's a nice one. Pass. Yeah, I could have jump blocked last turn, but I kind of knew that I was going to Vanishing Verse and Bankbuster. And if I can jump block later on, and then I can maybe prevent more damage. Sorry about the noise. I have the window. Yikes. Really loud noise outside. I don't think you can hear it because the mic is quite good and it just picks up stuff from what I say, like in this area. But I have the windows open and sometimes it can get loud. Here I can double block with the Banky Boy. The Extraction Specialist, but I think I'll just Wandering Emperor the troll. Exile it for good. Lolth. Nice one. Yeah, I'll just do it main phase. I know this has flash, but if I just pass a 5 mana up, if the opponent is smart, they might not play into an attack. The ambulance outside is incredibly loud, but the mic doesn't pick it up, which is crazy to me. I mean, you can tell me in the video if it picks up the sound, but for me it doesn't. It just says it doesn't pick it up. So okay, they found Jewel Thief. I think I can outgrind the Ranger class if they don't draw, like with my hand especially. Should be doable. I mean, do I even need to crew? I think it's fine. Nah, you don't have another Blizzard Brawl, do you? Really? Nah, okay. This thing has trample. They can make it a 4/4 next turn. Interesting. So I can play Lolth and plus on one of the spiders. And then they can make this bigger attack. Yeah, I think that's good. I can also make a samurai. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to just plus the Wandering Emperor. This matchup should be pretty good too. People have been picking up this deck, this mono green deck. And I mean black white, just Wandering Emperor, Vanishing Verse. You get good tools to fight it. Could be better. Could have 4 Wandering Emperor. That's really the standout card against mono green. Or 4 Vanishing Verse. But yeah, it seems pretty good. Okay. The Jewel Thief isn't even attacking? Really? That's surprising. So I guess I'll just double jump. You can just throw the Bankbuster in front. I don't really need the Bankbuster, do I? Like, I have Legion Angels coming. I have this Lolth drawing me cards. I have another Planeswalker.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Okay, that's good too. So I play this. Question, I guess, what do I do with the Wandering Emperor? So this will be a 4/4. The land will be big. I could just, I mean, I'll just exile the Ranger class, right? Yeah. So this will forever stay a 3/3 then. One card left. I don't know. I guess I just pump the Spider. Just pump the Legion Angel. Just pump the Legion Angel. All right. Yeah, I think this is it. This is it, opponent. Opponent also just left the screen, I guess. Alright. Salty loser, we all love him. Ahem. Let's play it ultra safe. I mean, I have 2 Planeswalkers going. I have so much value. Just stay back one more turn. Next turn I can get double Angel. It's so over. Alright. I don't think I want the Bankbuster here. A little slow. Meathook is a little slow. Wedding Announcement is a little slow. Lolth can be not that great. Dread Fugue, probably not necessarily want that. I want Path, I want Soul Shatter. So I can put 1 card back. I kind of like the Fugue because it takes away Snakeskin Veil. Just cut it Lolth. Play another Fugue. Lolth is just vulnerable. They have Tramplers. It's not as good as against other decks. I mean, a little bit of a non-bow here, but reasonable hand. I'll just won't play my Luminarch on turn 2. I guess I'll just path here. I'll just get my 1-for-1. It's a reason not to path. Hmm. I like the idea of playing this, drawing a card. The next turn, if they don't have a removal, we can play double Luminarch and make this a 5/6 flying creature with lifelink against the mono green opponent. Pretty good. They have a Blizzard Brawl here. Not so good. That is also really nice. So they both get reach. Pretty good, pretty good. Powerful stuff. But if they do not have a removal for this flyer, I'm gonna have a 5/6 blocker. I'm at 13. Forward kill. Or 4/5. 4/5 is already enough, and I can play Acquisitions Expert. Then I block one of these, chump block. Seems good. Four, 5 blocks everything. They have a Snakeskin Veil, sure. Play the land. Yeah, look at Henrika. Oh, that is. What card would win me this game if not Henrika? It's incredible here. Just don't draw a removal spell, alright? Alright. Are we suiciding everything? Not suiciding everything, but I mean, I could just smash. I have a chump blocker. I think if they just smash, I mean, I'm just continuously gaining an advantage here. Yeah. So these have reach. Spirits. Destroy target non-angel. The spirit is... We can kill spirit. Everybody. Show me what you got. What is this? Oh, okay. Guess I could have blocked the kitty. Hmm. Maybe you should have just blocked the kitty. Hmm. No, oh well. Yeah, okay, it's getting closer now. Wonder why they didn't activate Chariot. Make another 4/5, you know. Alright. I go to 7. So I can grow this and then grow a Luminarch to a 5/5. So I have a 4/5 and a 5/5 and a bunch of 2/2s. Okay. Alright. Lucky. Okay. So I guess I'll make a 5/5 here. My opponent's got a rage right now, right? It's just like, I draw Legion Angel off the top. Are you kidding me? Rage quit. This is so unfair. And the rope is roping. Alright, they finally conceded. Jesus Christ. After roping me for like 2 minutes. Fantastic. Okay. Orzhov Control. So far, so good. Orzhov Control, I say. It's more like a mid-range deck, I guess. With a little bit of an aggressive angle of the Luminarch Aspirant. But it's certainly, if you play against blue-red type of decks, Jeskai Hinata, Teemo, and so on, they will have a bunch of shocks, they will kill your Luminarch Aspirant, and then the extraction specialist will always get a creature back, or get that aspirant back and really put the opponent under the gun, while also putting stuff on the board, which is just, that's nice. That's what you want to be doing, because you want to kill them. Okay, there's a blue-red deck. 1 turn too late. Hmm. 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 A nice hand. Reminds me of blue-red dragons. The good old days. My opponent should probably cast Illusion Response. Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, I guess. They could have just showed me the 2 lands. Fine. Not good. Now they can Otavara their Goldspan Dragon. I guess me drawing Infernal Grasp changes that equation. They can even... Yeah, they can do this. Well, that was a punt. They made a mistake there. They should have let the treasure resolve. And then they could have memory deluged with the treasures. Yeah. That would have probably been a good play. Field of Ruin. Celestials. Alright. Out of cards. I suspect it's like a blue-red control type of deck. Goldspan. And Hullbreaker Horror. Oh, they discard a Goldspan? Jeez. Oh my god. That just means they have a Hullbreaker Horror in hand? I guess we'll find out. Fading Hope. Okay. Okay. I guess that's fine. They kept the card on top. So, okay. Push the most damage I can. Taking the Luge, have 1 mana up. Alright. Okay, now if they have Hullbreaker Horror, like they need something to get back into this game. Burn down the house, I guess is the big one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Black, white against Izzet control. Go blank, Soul Shatter. Archon? I don't think so. Just cut the Meathooks. I don't really have many dead cards, to be fair with you. Like, looking at the deck, everything is playable here. The removal is fine. What do I not like? Lolth is a little expensive, but nonetheless powerful. I don't really want to cut any of my removal because Goldspan Dragon is a card I could lose to. Go Blank is good against Memory Deluge. Wandering Emperor is good against Goldspan. Bankbuster is nice. Dread Fugue is good. I think it might just be a Lolth. Henrika I think is pretty good too. Can make them sacrifice a dragon. And just have a flying lifelinker or just draw a card. And just provides value, flexibility, power. Okay. Can get behind this hand. tempted to play Bankbuster and then just Extraction Specialist bash for 4. I think I'm gonna do that. I want to put my opponent under the gun. Oh, imagine they have Prismari Command. That would be lights out for me. Okay. That's pretty good. Resource denial, not so easy when your opponent is a Reckoner Bankbuster. The name of the game with this black-white deck, you want to resource denial them with discard with removal. Okay, using a Dragon's Fire on the Expert, that's interesting. Pretty aggressive. I wouldn't have done that, I think. Looks like they're missing land drops. Activating this main phase makes me think that. Huh. What do I do here? Could just do nothing. Eiganjo the Bankbuster, keep up Vanishing Verse. I think I kind of like that. Then next turn we can rip apart their hand. Go blanks and Dread Fugue. Fading Hope would be awkward. On the Bankbuster. Reset it. Yeah. No. Ah, whatever. I mean, that's just like Fading Hope, but more expensive. Let's play it out. Okay. I feel like I'm behind, but not by much. Huh. Okay, now I'm behind by much. No attacks. Okay. Fading Hope and Bankbuster. It's a funny little advantage that Fading Hope can gain you in the late game. When you're out of cards, just reset your Bankbuster, draw more cards. It's a nice little synergy I didn't have on my mind yet. Not even attacking with the 1/1. So my Hive is gonna get blown up by the Field of Ruin here, I suspect. Make this appear. Okay. Sure. Works. Could have played around that, I guess. Yeah. By playing an untapped land last turn, could have played around to make disappear. Because now I'm just dead. Dead man walking, I think. My opponent, I mean, it's not quite over yet. Depending on, they have a 4/4. I don't. I guess I have a Hagra Mauling for the Bankbuster, and have Vanishing Verse for the Hall, but they just have those two. Just answer those two cards, and they have 3 more cards in hand. So, and another Hall. GG. Yeah, I needed this Wanderer to resolve. I think I'll let the Bankbuster live. I think the more problematic thing is the 2 halls. I'll just keep my removal for those. One extraction specialist would be a good start to get back into this. Okay. It's pretty good too. Fugue. I have 5, 6, 7 mana. I'll wait a turn with that, because I want to have Vanishing Verse for the Hall of Storm Giants. Yep. Smoldering Egg, nice one. Haven't seen that one in a while. Surely a card that will see more play after rotation as well. Hmm. Hmm. Hoping to see Disdainful Stroke or something like that. Sure. Flameless Bolt. Okay. This is pretty good for me, I think. The Flameless Bolt is technically a removal spell for the Henrika, because they can deluge and then flip the egg and then kill my Henrika. But what they don't know is that I have Vanishing Verse as my last card. So I can kill the Smoldering Egg in response. Crew here. They can also activate the Hall of Storm Giants to just eat my guy, my Bankbuster. I think that's fine with me. Yeah. This was the play I expected. I have a good response to it. Opponent's not happy about this, and now they're gonna take 7, go down to 5. And I have 1 indestructible flyer, a Bankbuster, and 2 angels. I'm at 11. Against a Deluge resolving this in hand. There's lots of ways I lose this game still, but right now my position is good. Like a Hullbreaker Horror, for example, they could do some serious damage to me by playing like these 2 spells, bouncing, and then, or bouncing Henrika, bouncing an angel, going to 1. I'm at 14, so it's gonna be difficult to kill me, but also not impossible if they have like Goldspan, activate Hall, Crew, attack. They need Goldspan and a removal for the angel. Burn down the house doesn't do it because the Henrika survives and kills them. So yeah, Hullbreaker Horror. That's the one. No blocks. This has been a cool game. I thought I was really dead when they cast a Deluge, but Henrika helped, and then we drew an Emeria's Call. My opponent really... They had the game sort of locked up, but it didn't have anything to finish me off quickly. They had the Hall, they activated it, I killed it. I think this is a game where I played pretty well, eking out small advantages here and there, using my cards in a way that was good to put myself in the position, even though my opponent kind of had the things they needed, to then still put myself in a position where I can win. That was really an attack here. I mean, I think this is a whole breaker horror. I guess I can just start with a go blank. Yeah, no surprise there. Oh. I'll pay the extra. I could have crewed there, I guess, but yeah, I should have crewed with the angel. That was a mistake. So they have to bounce the Henrika. Otherwise they die. Wait a minute, this gives... Oh, wait a minute. I guess I just win. I can just pump every creature. It doesn't just pump itself. Each creature you control flying, death touch, and or lifelink gets 1%. So, yeah. What's happening here? So they bounce the angel. Shoot 2 damage to Henrika. So I guess I'll do this. Okay. Alright. Got him. Woo! Henrika. The Black Baneslayer. Good card, guys. 5 damage in the air. So I guess, I mean, the go blank didn't really do anything there. I win the game no matter what. Because I just go to combat, attack, they play Hullbreaker. They can get rid of 2 creatures, but then I just pump the one that survives. And they die. They could have played Goldspan, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, but then they wouldn't have had enough mana. They would have, yeah, okay. Alright, not bad, not bad. We beat a blue-red deck in 2 games. Good showing, good showing. I think this deck, I mean, I wouldn't like say it's incredibly good or anything, but it played out reasonable. I like the Extraction Specialist with the 2 drops. It's pretty freaking good combo. Henrika was very nice, and otherwise, I mean, the usual suspects. We all know them. And Dread Fugue, I gotta say, I'm skeptical. I'm maybe still skeptical about the card. If it's worth the slot, or if you just want to play a threat or something else. I don't know, Soul Shatter or more Emperors, more late game. But it has been kind of decent, especially against this Izzet deck, taking away like some pieces, counter magic or remove a spell, seeing what they have and crafting their game plan around that. It has been fine. Alright, yeah. I mean, this is Orzhov Control, Orzhov Midrange, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to show you this deck because it made a splash in the Standard Challenge, and some people already talked about it as well in the video comments. Here we have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. And see you next time. Bye bye.